Major Dr.Khoshroz Samad. You were hearing Norman Floyd Barnes on how these attacks have been happening for the last 11 days. Just last night, Saudi Arabia is saying it intercepted a ballistic missile and 5 attack drones, whereas the Kuwaiti military said it has successfully intercepted and downed 6 drones. It is fair to say the attack is still ongoing. 11 days into it, 200 school girls has been killed as a strike from the US. How I am saying it is the US because of using the Tomahawk missile system exclusively made for US, made by US. So that was, of course, a flagrant violation of international law, targeting common civilians, and this time around it was just schoolgirls. What is your understanding? You are someone with military knowledge. You see the 11 days of war happening. You also probably heard that the fuel crisis issue has been taking a toll on Dhaka. How are you seeing this?
Thank you very much. There are the multi-sectorial factors and multilateral issues is incorporated with the total scenario. As you focus specifically, there is the what are the law of the war? In fact, there is no law of the war. This is the ugliest language of the military thinkers. So there is no law. But obviously there is law. This is the war between the two countries. Ethically, what the things is somebody is doing for the humanitarian purposes? No. This is the egoistic or the barbaric attacks or the specific things which only Trump knows. Let us focus about the UK's repercussions of the Spain, as you come to know already. UK Prime Minister specifically said we should not involve. This is the exclusive issue of the Israel. We are yet to understand the attitude of the Trump specifically, why he is declaring war and keep on continuing, where the United States phenomenon and United States repercussion is different. As you know, he did not take clearance from the Congress. His generals, previous presidents, their feelings is absolutely different. And there are the two military personnel you might have heard, seen from the television. One is the Marine soldier, one is the pilot. Few words about the Marine soldiers. All the soldiers are motivated, and Marine soldiers are most toughest. And they are motivated, and their technology, know-how, military training, ethical spirit, knowledge about the scenario is topmost in the level. But one Marine sergeant in front of all the military leaders, where the motivational phase was going on, he said, listen, I am not joined because this involvement of the USA only for the Israel, and it's a genocide or the first step of the genocide. So there is no interest of the America, rather it will give the difference between the spirit of the human spirit. Let us go back to the Vietnam War, if we can remember. Vietnam, there is a girl, I forgot the name, 12 years, and she is running. She doesn't have any cloth, and total body was burning because the cluster weapon, like the napalm, so far I remember, it was incorporated in the Vietnam. The same thing happened. So now see what are the other repercussions.
No, this time around they've used white phosphorus in attack, which is condemned worldwide, as the reports from the Human Rights Watch have indicated.
Exactly. Same thing happened in the Saddam's regime. Nuclear warfare is absolutely different. Biological warfare is absolutely. Chemical warfare is absolutely. NBC, it is nuclear, biological, and chemical warfare. NBC. This is prohibited by the Geneva law. It's a convention, and it was duly signed by the USA as well. What is their motives? They told Iran as manufacturing the nuclear warfare. That is why they are. So nuclear warfare was prohibited. That is their one of the reasons. Not to change on the regime. That is not only the reasons. They are saying that they are doing the nuclear warfare. Listen, they are not the United Nations. It is not their job. It is not the job of any country, neither USA, nor UK, nor China, nor the Russia or any world. This is the absolute job of the United Nations, and they have the organized body. They have the separate, like UNESCO having a specific task. United Nations peacekeeper, where I shared one feelings with you in the previous. They have the specific task. So I want to say this is not the task of the primarily USA. So it is a violation of the total warfare. Number two, as you said, war against the war. So we can use the drone, we can use the missile. It may be accepted, but nuclear warfare, it contaminated for the prolonged period. As you know, in the Japan, the fat man and the little boy, two bomb nuclear warfare. In the Hiroshima and the Nagasaki, it is more or less 80 years old issue. Still, the child is born with the deformed limbs, deformed.
The chemical outbreak, the nuclear fallout is what you are indicating, and how it has generational damage of those who have survived. It's very important.
Yes,
as you were pointing out.
So it is with a long-term issue. It is a sad part, and maybe there are the other personnel, including in Bangladesh, there is a high risk because there is a lot of the Bangladeshis are in that bigger area. And it is very hard job to make the territory where it goes, the radiation goes, it is very hard job to make the territory. We are yet to know, because they might not declare officially.
Right.
Because again the world will tell why you are doing so. But it is their old practice. They did it. They did it in the Vietnam. They did it in the Iraq. So there is every risk they might do it in the Iran as well.